Hello friends, today we are starting Complete Excel series part 1. This video will illustrate the introduction of various menu and submenu with the practical explanation. Let us see different menu of Excel one by one. What are that different menu? Home menu, insert menu, page layout menu, then formula menu, data menu and review menu. Let us take it example by taking one example worksheet. As you can see on the screen, whenever we are opening MS Excel, so this will be the default screen on top of the left, that is home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, formula, data, review, view, add insert. So on the home tab we'll have a clipboard submenu. Suppose we want to cut some data, copy some data, and we want to copy some format of particular data and apply it to a different format, then we'll use this clipboard. We have written something, we have written some text, we want to change the type of font, we want to change some size of font, we'll apply a bold, italic and underline format, double underline format toward that particular text. Then we'll see that and use this option. We want to highlight something, or we want to change the color of that particular cell, we want to change the color of that particular text, then we'll, like this one, we can use this tab. Then alignment, suppose we have written some data, we want to left aligned, top aligned or right aligned data, then we can have this alignment tab. We can use some different kind of currency formats, Euro, English, Chinese, or different kinds of number formats, time, percentage, fraction, 10 square, scientific function. Then we'll have this number formats. Then conditional formatting, this one is the most important part of this home tab. Conditional formatting and means some data having satisfying some condition, then we want it format to a different than simple data, then we'll use this conditional formatting. In between the data we want to insert some data, insert cells, delete some cells or format some kind of data, then we'll use this cell format. In editing submenu, we'll find and select sort and filter. We have whenever we have a large set of data and we want it to filter and take a decision from particular data after analyzing the same, then we can filter it out. Then auto sum is the formula, mathematical formula, sum, average, count, maximum and minimum. This one is the all about the home menu. The next one is insert menu. We want to add a table or pivot table, then we'll use this format. We'll have a different video for each and every menu, and the most important part of every menu and sub menu, so don't worry about that. Then insert menu will have an illustration. Suppose we want to add some pictures from clip art or some JPG image, or we want to add some shapes like rectangle, circle, triangle, like that, different kind of arrows, different kind of equation shapes, flowchart shapes, block arrows, so we can add it from this option. SmartArcs is the predefined set of templates that Excel is providing us to better representation of your data on the Excel. So these are the different templates. This one is list type, process type, cycle, hierarchy, relationships, matrix. So we have already predefined different templates. We can use it from SmartArcs. Next is the chart. Whenever we are analyzing some data and we want to have a pictorial view of particular data, then we'll use the chart. This is the most important part of insert menu. We'll have a very special detailed overview and detailed understanding of the each and every chart and how we can analyze our data using chart. We'll also see that one also. Then in insert menu, there is a sub menu is text menu. We want to add some text box, and if you want to header and footer, what is meaning of header and footer? The bottom line is called footer, and the top line where it is written something like index and all that, page 1 of 2 or 2 of 2, that is called header. We want different kind of text formats, so we can using word art. You can see here your text is here, so this is the word style, and the not available in the keyboard, like this dollar sign or copyright sign or registered trademark sign. So these are the symbols which are not available in the ready-made keyboard, like this micro, alpha, beta. So we can add it from this one, insert symbol. The next main menu is page layout. Themes is how we want our sheet to be represented among the authorities. So these are the predefined templates. You can see the demo also there: equity, flow, foundry, opulent, solar styles. So these are the better theme representation of your data. You can change the colors, fonts, effects. The next one is the page setup. Whenever your data is prepared and you want it to print to a particular format, you want to set it top left and header and bottom right margin, so you can change it from this option. You want portrait or landscape, horizontal or vertical view of your page or data according to your printer paper, A4, legal, letter size paper. You can set your data and have a better view on the hard copy. On the larger set of data, suppose you want to print some data, then you can select this print area and print on the printer. Then the print titles, it is somewhat little bit equal to header and footer, or a data path, particular file path to the each and every page of your print database. Then you can seek print titles. Then scale to fit sheet options and arrange options. These are the normally used for the whenever we are adding an object. Suppose I want to add this object, and I will take care that then this text box will not be overlap from this one. So we can arrange it, bring to front or send it to back. We can set this option. The next one, the next tab is formula tab. The most important part of the Excel is the formula part, function library. The Excel is known for its formulas and function. This is the main tab or main functionality of the Excel, what make Excel a very popular tool for data analyzing or mathematical, trigonometry, lookup, date and time. These are the various functions. We'll see the different kind of function and financial function, logical function, text function one by one in the different videos. At this point of view, just these are the just to see this is the function bar. Whenever we are click on the insert function, these are the various functions we can see. What is the category? If we select the financial category, these are the different formulas. This is the maths and trigonometry, A cos, sum expo, sum if. Then lookup and reference, H lookup, V lookup will be there. So this is the old function lab. We'll see the most popular function series or formula series in the upcoming videos, and some also advanced formula will be there, and we'll have a detailed explanation of that formula in the upcoming videos. What is the inside the database? Suppose you are preparing a database and you don't want to repeat some data, or you don't want to write some data, and you have already prepared data somewhere in your PC, so you can get that external data and add it to this current sheet. This is the get external data from external sources, either from web, either from Access, or either from text. The next one is the sort and filter. As we have discussed in the home tab, this sort and filter is very useful for the preparing a large database and taking some excerpts from larger database and arrange it to a particular format, applying the advanced filter. This is the most critical functionality and the very useful functionality of Excel. Then this is the data tools. Suppose you are preparing a database in Excel, and you are copying some data from Word and putting this data in your Excel sheet, and text to column, the functionality of text to column appears at this point of time. The text to column will be applied whenever you are copying text and arrange it to columns. And remove duplicates. Data validation. Suppose a range of particular cells, and you want some data to be entered in a particular format and don't want any invalid data. Prevent invalid data from being entered into a cell. So this is called data validation. In the larger set of data, group and ungroup subtotal. So these are the group of large data, and we want to combine or we want to split it. So we can group and ungroup. And in the larger set of mathematical data, we want it to subtotal and grand total. So you can use this subtotal functional. Suppose your data is prepared and you want it to represent your data among the higher authorities without any a single mistake. So you want to proofreading of your data. What is proofreading? Checking the spelling, checking the grammar mistakes, checking the thesaurus, and checking the different kind of comments. So you can proof your data by using this proofing: spelling, research, thesaurus. And you can also say you can put some comment, or your reviewer can put a comment or delete some comment, or see the next and previous comment. So putting a comment can be easier for reviewers data analysis. Whenever you want to protect your worksheet, either by a password or either by a read-only format, or you can say you have a different admins on your PC, and you won't allow a particular user to change your data or to view your data. So you can give a right or allow user to edit ranges, protect and share workbook. So this can be done by this option. The next one is view option. What you are seeing is the normal view, page layout view, page break preview, custom and full screen is there. You want formula bar to hide, or headings to hide, or grid lines to hide. So you can do by this tab. Among this, the window menu has a freeze pen menu, is a very important option to use. Suppose you want a top row to be freezed and others data to be scrolled as it is. So you can use that split and unfreeze and freeze top row and freeze first column, this option. And the last but not the least, the most important part or most usable part of Excel is the macro. What macro do? Suppose you have a different kind of various process involved by preparing your worksheet, and some repetitive process are there, and you do that repetitive process and ask Excel to design a macro for do this repetitive process. We can say we can automate that repetitive process and design a macro, and we can made our main menu. So friends, thanks for watching the video, and let us know your valuable suggestions or the topics that you want to include in our upcoming videos. Your creative comments are also welcome. On like this our YouTube channel, and press bell icon for updated videos notification. Share with your friends, like and comment this video. Thank you very much.